fellow kids. I just got a package in the mail from Amazon. Let's open it up and see what it is. All right, let's see. Oh, it's a phone charger. Just kidding, I did get something cool in the mail. Let's check it out. I go ahead and open this up. We can see what we got here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this beautiful packaging. Thank you, Amazon. Boy, they sure know how to screw up something. Anyway, gosh, that really puts a damper on my mood, because I really do like to keep these cards. A lot of times the card kind of comes in a little bent, but they really smashed that. Jeez. So anyway, if you're in the box collector and you get something from Amazon, expect it to look like that. If you don't want your action figures to come looking like that, definitely Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store. Can't recommend those retailers enough, because Amazon's just gonna stick it in the next box that they have. But I'm gonna liberate this guy from his packaging, and we're gonna check him out. I know there's a lot of people who've been looking for him, and I'm excited. Actually, before I take him out of the box, let's go ahead and look at the destroyed artwork here. Really cool picture of a glowing skeleton scaring Prince Adam and what I believe is Clamp Champ right there. I got the cross cell for this wave. So far, Scareglow's the first that I have of this wave. I don't have Man-E-Face's Orko or Trapjaw. Growing up, I did have Orko with the zip pull, and I had Man-E-Face's, but I never had Trapjaw. And he's one of those iconic figures that it's like, man, I missed out on having one of the coolest, villains. I mean, what a great, Masters of the Universe is all about the gimmicks, and he has a great gimmick, this mechanical arm with interchangeable parts, and obviously they kind of reused that idea for Roboto, but still a neat look for a villain. And you got the explanation of Scareglow's gimmick. Scareglow is not only a figure that I didn't have, but it was a figure that I was not aware of until recently, and I kind of heard other adult collectors kind of talking about this being sort of a fan favorite. And I guess he came out back in 1987. In 1987, I was all about G.I. Joe, so I wasn't getting more He-Man toys, and so I don't think I even saw Scareglow on the shelf. But he is a really cool character. I'm glad that he has had a revival. I'm glad that he's come up pretty early in the Origins figures. So let's take a look. Cool picture. It says, a walking horror from a different dimension, Scareglow radiates fear and terrifies his victims. So there you go. There is Scareglow. I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of the box. All right, now that I've gotten him out of the package, he looks really cool. I can see some errors in the paint applications. His cape kind of drapes okay. A little bit of a weird spot right there. I don't think that's I think it's kind of a flaw that's stuck in his texture. Not sure how I could fix that. Got a cool villainous skull face. He looks like he looks like a great he looks like he would make a great costume for Halloween, or a great Halloween decoration to begin with. Yeah, so love the look. This does kind of take me back to sort of this. I don't know when glow-in-the-dark toys started, but I kind of remember in the mid-'80s having, you know, some different glow-in-the-dark toys with this kind of like greenish, translucent plastic that you would you know, set under the light for a little bit, and then you know, turn the lights off and then watch them glow. I can remember, specifically remember the like the constructs. They were kind of like a building toy, like Lego or something like that, and they had pieces. They mostly looked like construction stuff, but then they kind of branched out into the sci-fi, spacey type looking stuff, and they had these little like glowing balls, or basically like half spheres, and you could put them together and make a full sphere, or you could kind of keep them, you know, like a hemisphere that you clip on the back, and it kind of looked like rocket boosters or something like that. So I definitely remember having glow-in-the-dark toys growing up. I think the earliest thing is my dad had a glow-in-the-dark skull from Disneyland. I remember seeing them in Adventureland, but my dad remembers distinctly buying it at the magic shop on Main Street at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. And growing up, we always had that skull. I think it fell off a bookshelf and cracked at one point, and so my dad discarded it. But we had it for a really long time. If Disneyland ever reopens, I might go back there and get another one. So anyway, I'm gonna kind of let him chill out in the light while I check out this comic book. This is the only version of this comic book I have, because I don't have any of the other action figures in the wave. So obviously, like all of the waves, it features all the characters in that wave very heavily. Manny Faces, Orko, Scareglow, and Trapjaw are featured. And looks like they've got a cool little adventure. Scareglow trapping, coming from a different dimension, trapping Orko, and then kind of getting into it with Trapjaw here. Let's see. So cool stuff. I love all the new comic books and how they've kind of incorporated the toys. So now I'm going to turn off my lights and see if this guy glows. All right, so I've turned off all the lights, and let's check this out. Wow, definitely lives up to the name. Looks really cool. He takes a glow pretty well. It's kind of funny when he looks a little more like the inverse of a skeleton when he's in the dark. Well, although the spinal column, the arms look kind of right, and then the legs kind of look okay. I mean, he's definitely, like, if you're not critiquing him, he looks really cool as a glow-in-the-dark skeleton. So yeah, lives up to the name, looks cool. That would definitely be scary if you came upon that in the night. So that's my review on Scareglow. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this iconic figure, and please, leave me a like, and I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by.